What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to a new show, or newish show. This is Season 2 of The Promised Neverland. So, for those of you new to the channel, hi, welcome. British guy who reacts to seasonal anime. You will not find my Season 1 reactions here on the channel, because I watched this show before I did the channel. Because Season 1 came out, when was that? 2019, when? Very beginning, so winter 19. So yeah, we didn't have the channel back then. We started the channel in winter 20. So, full year after this came out. So, no Season 1 reactions available on this channel, unfortunately. So, I know some people want to see all of Season 1 and then continue on Season 2 with the same reactor. So, that's why I'm always kind of iffy about sequels when it comes to the channel, because sequels don't tend to do particularly well, even if they are very, very popular shows. It's usually the newer shows that end up having the bigger appeal. But even so, I'm going to watch it because I enjoyed this first season. I want to see where this is going, so that's why we're doing this. Also, this is a day early. Normally this will be taking the Friday spot, along with all the other sequels, but there was a special pre-screening today, and Funimation actually has that special pre-screening, so we're going to be watching that version here today, and it'll be going out today instead of Fridays, so that's why you're seeing this now. Next week we'll be back to a normal schedule, I assume, so... Anyway, not really much to say on this one because it's Season 2. You know you're watching this, so you know what you're going to expect. We're now out of Gracefield House, and we're going to try and survive out there, whatever out there is like. We escaped the farm. Now what? Like, what are the cities like? Are there humans outside? I think they said something about human encampments or something. I assume they're routinely hunted down, though. I don't know if they're going to meet up with other humans outside or what they're going to do, but there's a lot more to go into. The one other thing I want to hopefully see eventually is what the hell happened to Norman, because Norman did not die on screen, therefore Norman is alive. As simple as that. Like, if you don't show me that dead corpse, they're alive. And even if you show me that dead corpse, I'm going to be suspicious, basically. But yeah, Norman's 100% still alive. It's a question of what they're doing with him, basically. I almost imagine him as like the big bad and is eventually going to be working against them because of their influence. That's kind of what I imagine they could do, but I don't know beyond that. How many of them have escaped? I saw it here for a second. 15 children escape. Okay, so we've got a group of 15, led by Emma and Ray. Don and Gilda as the next two in terms of leaderships. Beyond that, I don't know names, so I remember Ray, Emma, Don, and Gilda. Beyond that, don't expect me to recognize any of their names. I'll be working off of the context clues of subtitles and things like that. So, I don't think I need to say much more. Let's get the episode up here, shall we? Also, 11 episodes this season, interestingly. Not even a full 12. Not quite sure why that was. Maybe there was some delays in production. I'm sure COVID had an effect because this was meant to come out, last season? But didn't. So I don't know if COVID had a play on that. But I don't think it would have, because they would have decided if they were doing 11 or not by then. You don't just decide to drop an episode because of that. So, because that would ruin your pacing of your finale, right? So they must have planned for it to be 11 all along. But, oh well. We're going to get into it. So, as per usual, these are time-based form reactions. Bottom left of the screen, you'll see the timer for the episode. I'll count you down, 3, 2, 1, play. Then on play, you start the episode, I start the episode, and we'll be in sync. Watch this one on Funimation, like I said. Link to that is in the description as well. As is the link to the Patreon, where you can find the picture-in-picture version of this, so you can see the anime and myself at the same time. Just £4 a month gets you access to every Patreon picture-in-picture, which will be every show this season, and subsequent seasons, of course. So, £4 a month for what ultimately amounts to anywhere from 60 to 100 videos a month. I think that's pretty good value, personally. So yeah, subscribe on to that. And we have, what logos do we have at the beginning? I think it was Aniplex and Funimation, so about 12 seconds of logos. You can use screen flash on my face on the mic to tell when this is transitioning. That'll help you sync up a bit better as well. So, with all that said, let's get into episode 1 of season 2. Interestingly, no title. Don't know why. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, play. Aniplex and Funimation. Cheers to that. Apple and elderflower flows for wonder. Here we go. We running. Everyone running. Very scared running though. What are they running from? Very scared running. What is that? Okay. What are we running from? Getting like Overlord Goat vibes from this damn thing. And OP time straight away. Now, the first season OP was an absolute banger. Volume's alright. Feels very flat. And very quiet. Alright, yeah, the little kid that stayed behind. There's the demons. Looks like we do have an older character that we're going to meet. Don't know who that is yet. Yeah, OP definitely doesn't do it for me as much as Season 1, that's for sure. I don't know if it's just the pre-screening or what, but the volume mix is very off for me. See, now we're back to somewhat normal volume. Odd. Yeah. Whoa, what are these things? Very carefree attitude right now. Compass. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Limited provisions. She's overworking herself. Well, what if it flies? Just saying. Still with the ear. Possible she could get an infection in that if not careful. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What are these things? Right, the pen. Right, the one that wrote in the books. What? What? Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, voice crack. I don't think so. Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Whoa. Yeah, which one was that? Mythology. Oh, thank God we kept it. Ah, okay. A book cipher. If you need my help, come to visit me. Okay. So we're going to be making our way to them, whoever they are. How much battery does that thing have, by the way? Just saying. Hmm. All these weird designs, I love them. Oh, really? What? Why do we have these books? Anyway, why are they on land then? Okay. I'm guessing these were more plants by. Oh, right, all the Morse codes. Yeah, okay, that's why they kept them. Mm hmm. But how would a book like that get in there? Hmm. I mean, I guess that is Mr. Minerva that we saw in the OP then, probably. She's really overworking herself. Don't know if it's just going to be a fever or if it's going to be an infection. Oh boy. Oh. Okay, sword wielder. Oh boy. And here it is. This is how we got here. Splitting up. This thing's kind of weird. How? Also, what the hell is this? Okay. How? Mm-hmm. Uh. Uh. Oh boy. How the hell did we get out of this? Jesus, that blade. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. How are we outrunning him for this long? She really isn't. Is he gonna turn back around? Yep. She just collapsed. Yep. Mm. Mm. What? Okay. Um, well, yeah. creepy. How the hell did that buy any time? Never mind. I like that 3D shot. This show's always experimented with the shots it's taken. Yep, cornered as expected. Oh boy. What? Oh, this is. I think this is a guy from the OP. Oh, okay. Is this William Minerva? Probably not, unless they were that close. A weapon specifically against them. Hmm. So who saved us? Oh, Emma's here as well. Okay, so they're both. So that girl and this guy obviously are in the same place. Well, eventually. Mm-hmm. Probably working together then. Right. Probably not. I mean, I guess bringing food, just by the clinging. Uh huh. Oh no, it's just the light. Okay. Mm-hmm. Ah, okay. There's music. Sonju. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so they're not humans. Makes sense. We're gonna cliffhanger it there? I think we're gonna cliffhanger here, aren't we? ED time, okay. Interesting, it's from their perspective. The frame rate on that snow is very weird for a minute. That was Norman. I mean, yeah, obviously. Never gonna be dead. There's Emma. Enjoyable ED. Okay. Another Cygames logo on there. Ugh. The damn Cygames are everywhere. Anyway. That was good. That was good. I think that's the best way I can put it. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, it was good. I think that's the best I can really say about it off the bat like that. It didn't blow me away necessarily, but that's because I kind of knew what we were going into, right? Like the joy of going into the first season was not knowing exactly what turn they were going to take. Like, you could tell it was going to be a turn, you just didn't quite know where that turn was coming from. So for it to be the way it was, it just ended up, yeah, it was quite surprising. But now that you know what it is, it's like it's not as surprising. Like the idea that they were saved by demons, I don't know why, but that doesn't feel as much of a they're being saved by demons. It didn't really strike me as such. I suppose it should, because this world has portrayed demons as this entirely farm humans for food species. So to see demons that have cared for humans, like, yes, that should be weird and off-putting. It just didn't immediately strike me as such. But thinking about it, yes, from their position, why would a demon dare help a human? But not all demons have to want to eat humans, necessarily. The question is, why would they be like that? Have they helped previous survivors from the farms before? She says she didn't know William Minerva. That's what she said. And yeah, that noise while she was walking makes more sense. It's her nails going against the floor. Thought it was odd that there was that noise, but yeah, there we go. Yeah, I mean, it's Promised Neverland. It had that same creepy factor. It did the things with the camera angles. And it's trying to do various things with camera angles that most other shows wouldn't bother trying. That's how you know it's Promised Neverland, basically. Yeah, the thing that was chasing them, I expected it to be a bit creepier, to be honest. Wasn't that overly creepy. It's a bit unsettling in the way it moved. I don't know how much of that was intentional or just by it's just CG. I don't quite know which bit was more unsettling. It wasn't bad. It did remind me of I think comparing it to Overlord Season 3's Goat Demons and stuff might be a bit harsh on it. but that's the first thing that leapt to mind on it, just because color scheme and everything that's going with it. Of course, these were lanky things rather than the big bulky things that the goat demon things were. Yeah, it was good. I wasn't blown away, like I said, but it was a good start. And now that we are going to establish these two characters, I'm curious to see where they want to go with this world and what they want to do with it. So I'm excited. And with that, I guess I'll wrap it up. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one as per usual. Leave a like if you did. Don't forget to leave a comment as well what you thought of the episode, anything I missed, any notes and stuff. Apparently this heavily, like, cut down on chapters and, like, was more rushed in some way. Let me know if that's actually the case. I'm not quite sure. But I saw a comment saying that that might be the case. What else? Yeah. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see next week's episode, which will be back on the usual Friday time slot, because that's when it's going to be. And yeah, also Rest of Winter 21 season, as well as my Patreon for picture-in-picture versions of these reactions as well. Thank you everyone for watching. Until next time, see you guys later.